Hey, FeralInferno, back again with another art book viewing. Today we're looking at the Dragon Quest series. This is the Akira Toriyama Dragon Quest Illustrations art book. So let's go ahead and not waste any time and get started. First, we got the nice cover here. We got illustrations from the first 11 games. We got the heroes on the cover here, 1 through 11. So this is really cool to see all the heroes all together. Very few of them actually have names. Some of them do. Some of them just go by hero. But there is at least one we know is Erdrick from Dragon Quest III, and a few others may have names, but I haven't exactly played all the Dragon Quest games all the way through. So yeah, cool to see all those guys, and let's get into the book. All right, so this is my first time looking at the book, so this is pretty neat. We have a checkered design here with silhouettes with all the different monsters in the Dragon Quest series. We see some slimes, we see the golems, we see the some of the mages and wizards. It's really neat. You see the Draki there. Oh, nice. So really cool to see. We'll take a look. All the different monsters that we got here. You even see the Dragon Lord himself in one of these images. So this is a really cool design. Alright, next we got our page thing here. It's saying that it's the Dragon Quest Illustrations book. Don't believe this is sideways, but I guess we'll see. Oh, okay. No, this is actually... Oh, very, very neat. This is actually a centerfold. All right. Oh, Jenny McCarthy, eat your heart out. All right. Very neat. Oh, cool. So, kind of a little poster if you wanted to, take out this poster, but I'm not going to do that. But very cool to see nonetheless. All right. I was not expecting to see a poster as we go through. Oh, okay, there's more to the centerfold here. We got a timeline of the Dragon Quest series. And it looks like we start from the latest entries, going back in time. So this is very neat. Dragon Quest 1 through 11 and all the other side games that go along with it. So as you can see, this is a really nice celebration of the Dragon Quest series. Very cool. All right, so let's get into the Dragon Quest illustrations. And we've got some images here. A message from Akira Toriyama. Also, the man responsible for the Dragon Ball Z art and series as well. He also does the Dragon Quest series, so if it's got the word dragon in it, I guess he wants to be involved. So we got a little bit of information about Akira Toriyama there. If you want to pause and read it, feel free. And we'll also give you this other, I'm guessing, translated message from Akira Toriyama. If you want to pause it, feel free to read it. No, I don't get the idea behind this gas mask thing, but maybe that's like his calling card. And we got his Japanese signature there. It's cool. All right. Pages are very thick. Very thick. Very impressed with the quality of this book so far, even though we're just getting into it. All right, we got our table of contents. And let's see, we got some cover art from all of the games here. Very neat. And here's a little group shot of our Dragon Quest characters here. And there's Erdrick from Dragon Quest III. Alright, so it looks like we're starting with Dragon Quest I. This was the Famicom box art for Dragon Quest I. Very nice. Classic image. And we got the Dragon Lord and our hero with a bunch of the monsters. And we got both forms of the Dragon Lord. You can tell this art is a really early Akira Toriyama art. It's got that Dragon Ball style of art here before it got a little more refined, but really classic, especially for those who are fans of the Dragon Quest series and Dragon Ball series as well. You'll see a lot of carryover too from the two series. Even this, this skeleton soldier here, you'll see something similar in the Dragon Ball series. Same with this Beware Wolf. Very neat. Oh, we got Blue Dragon here. And we got some of the monsters. I imagine for Dragon Quest I, that's what we're really going to see the most of, is the monsters. As there was only one person in your character in this, only one character in your party in this game. We've got the Golem there. Right. Yep, and so now we're on to Dragon Quest II. I've played a little bit of Dragon Quest II and never was able to finish it. Maybe someday we will. Maybe we'll even look at it during the channel. Maybe we'll look at it, go through a little bit of the game. We'll see. Time will tell. So this was the packaging or the box art for Dragon Quest II in Japan on the Famicom. So I'm guessing we're probably not going to see too much of the American box art for the early games because I don't believe any of that incorporated Toriyama's art. So we got to the party here. It looks like this is a image that was done later on. For the remake of Dragon Quest I and II. Here we're looking at more of a Dragon Ball style of art back from the 80s, and then we get to the 90s is where it looks more reminiscent of the Dragon Ball Z series. Even the dragon there looks a little bit like Purunga from Namek. And we got our party here from Dragon Quest II, eating some apples and being stalked by monsters, it looks like. And it looks like we got some other designs here for what maybe they would have looked like in-game graphics. It's nice to see where they were going with that. I'm just trying to make sure we don't skip any pages. These pages are really thick. All right, so we got some of the monsters here. And the bosses as well. Really cool muddy hand there. And this this monster here, the Tortoceratops or rhinoceros. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Reminds me of maybe a Pokemon. I think it was Rhydon. I'm not big into the Pokemon series, but I'm aware of some of the creatures in that game. And we got some of our classic images here. We got the bubble slimes. I always thought those were kind of cool. Zombies. And we got the Mimic, classic RPG monster these days. Miasma. Some other monsters. Very cool. And we got that cool Cyclops-like character here, Gigantus. Always thought the armor enemy was really kind of cool looking. It's got crossbow and a sword, and it's obviously got the armor going there. Always thought that looked pretty cool. Yep. Careful, don't skip any pages. And we got some more monsters here. We'll go through some of these monsters fairly quickly. I don't want to waste too much of your time. Looks like we got some duplicates here with this different alternate artwork that it got going here for some of these monsters. We saw the Mimic and the Miasma before. but very cool nonetheless. All right, next we got Dragon Quest III. This is where the game really got into some of the customization of the series, where you could start organizing your party. And you see some of the characters that you can recruit in the background here behind the hero of the game, Erdrick, along with some dragons. Very fitting. This was the Japanese Famicom artwork for the box of the game. And here are some of the characters you could recruit. So you got the male and female warriors. We got in Japan, I guess his name was Yusha. Interesting. And we got the male and female merchants. Okay, next we've got the male and female mages. I really feel like the female designs so far look a lot cooler than the male designs. I don't know if that's just my personal bias or if that's more accepted among the community, but it's how I'm feeling so far. We got the male and female priests. And then we've got our male and female martial artists. I probably think the male design actually looks better in this one. And we got the sage art design for male and female as well. And we've got I think that was called the Jester class in North America, but here it looks like it's being called the Gadabout. Interesting. And we got some really cool artwork here. I think this is from the remake. Yep, from the Super Famicom remake. Very iconic artwork of Erdrick kneeling there. I think it was also called Loto, if I remember correctly, as well in Japan. I'm not an expert on the series, but I'm pretty well versed. And we got some thief artwork here for male and female. Let's get a little bit of a message here. Let's see what that says. So sorry, but please use these versions. I wasn't happy with the size of their faces, so I revised them. Interesting. This must come from the designs when many revisions that characters will go through in these types of projects. And you got some more artwork here from Dragon Quest III. Some more enemies. And I think that dragon might look a little familiar to some of those Dragon Ball fans. Definitely looking like Shenron here. Like a gold Shenron. And we got some more enemies here. The Demon Lord. We're not skipping any pages. Nope. Okay, good. And some of our standard monsters. Some may look recognizable to you if you play the Dragon Quest series. Now the Hell Knight, yep. Always very intimidating, I'm sure. Like, first time you encounter this enemy in the game, it's got to be pretty scary, thinking like, oh, it's got 6 arms with all these swords. Probably going to be pretty powerful. We even got Balrog here. You know, get a crossover from the Street Fighter series. All right. Not looking like a boxer, though. Yeah, so it looks like the majority of the artwork we're seeing here is from the enemies. And they got the creeping sack, as they're calling it here. I think it was called a goodie bag in North America. But a cool enemy, nonetheless. We got their Shenron Lake art here. They're calling it the Ethereal Serpent. Neat. Looks like we got a liger here, or some type of chimera. All right, so next we're getting into Dragon Quest IV, 5, and 6. And we got some really nice artwork here. This is where the artwork starts to really shine in the series. And you really see a lot of Dragon Ball Z influence in this art. Even the saber-toothed tiger here, it's very reminiscent of the Dragon Ball series. And we got the hero from Dragon Quest V on the cover here. One of the more popular games, the Dragon Quest series in Japan. So we're starting with Dragon Quest IV, Chapters of the Chosen. And we'll see that we got the main hero on the front of the box art here in Japan. And you'll see there's a male and female version because you can pick the gender. So it can best represent you in the game. So we got the hero as male here. You may recognize this art from the Super Smash Brothers series if you play Smash Brothers, as that was a skin in the game. And then we got the heroine, or the heroine. Both really cool designs. Here we've got a character named Boria, old sage type character. And we've got Ragnar McRyan. I always called him the Pink Knight. We got the priest. Kirill. Yeah, I'm not an expert on the series, but I am a fan. Next, we got the merchant, Tornico Taloon. One of the more famous characters. He had, I believe, a couple spin-off games. I always thought he was kind of a lame character in the game when I was growing up. But again, it's been quite a few years since I played Dragon Quest IV, so might have to go back and revisit that at some point. We got a princess character here. Looks like a wizard of some sort. And her name is Alina. Next, we get into the dancer class here. This young lady's name is Maya. So, very sexy character there. We got a fortune teller character as well. This character's name is Mina. And we got some fun artwork here of our male and female hero counterparts. Another image of them. And their action poses. And this is the PlayStation remake artwork for Dragon Quest IV. For the packaging for that game. I believe that only came out in Japan, if I remember correctly. We got some more illustrations of the game. Really cool to see. And some more illustrations. Looks like for a remake here in 2001, they touched up the artwork a little bit. Looks like this added a little bit more detail to the art. And we got Boria there. Yep, all the same characters we've seen already. Just updated artwork a little bit. So we'll go through here quickly. Yeah, you definitely tell the colors are a lot nicer on these designs as well. Especially looking at Taloon here, his colors are really a little more poppy, and he looked a little more boring in the other illustration. So that looks really cool. I'm not sure who this character is. Looks like some type of bad guy from the game. Again, I haven't played a lot of Dragon Quest IV. Only played a little bit of the beginning of the game. Dragon Quest IV came out during a time when the Super Nintendo was, more prevalent. So, I'd moved on to other things. So some later NES games I didn't spend as much time with as I probably would have if the Super Nintendo wasn't around. And we got some more boss and enemy characters here. And we'll go through these guys fairly quickly. Feel free to pause if you want to look at anything more in depth. Interesting look design for the green dragon there, from a little bit of a departure from the previous dragons of the series. Probably an effort to make the game feel a little more fresh, but you can definitely see the Dragon Ball Z influence again. So this one says revised. No notes on why it was revised though. And some more enemies. Again, depending on what games you played, some of these may look familiar. I know a lot of them look familiar to me. Alright, so now we get lots of enemies in Dragon Quest IV. Lots of different enemies that we didn't see in some of the other games. And I remember growing up, first discovering, ROMs of games. I remember, putting together NES games. This was one of the larger files that I think I could, it took up one whole floppy disk where you could fit like maybe 4 or 8 other NES games on a floppy disk. This one took up a whole floppy. If anybody remembers floppy disks, they weren't really floppy, they were more hard disks. But we still call them floppy disks. All right, some of the cooler designs here, more scarier designs. As we get to a mole with a shovel. But some cool designs here. It looks like some type of bandit character there. Another one as well. And now we're into Dragon Quest V. Guess we're not going to get the box art for it. Or this may have been the box art. Yeah, this was the packaging art actually. Very nice. Again, wasn't in Japan, so I don't think I've ever seen the box art for Dragon Quest V, so that's really nice to see. You see the artwork has really matured. Each game, the artwork matures more and more. That's also probably comes with a better budget as well and more time to develop the art. And we got our hero. And it looks like his pet saber-toothed tiger there. And some more characters. I won't go to each of all their different names, but this is some really nice artwork here. Looks like we got our party going there. Book sliding a little bit. We'll slide that over. But some really great art for this game. This is where hopefully you've stuck around with us, and because you're rewarded each game. The artwork looks like it gets better and better. So thanks for sticking with us. So some of the artwork was a little rough as we've been going. So kind of cool to see the hero of the game here with a staff instead of a sword. So definitely a different look. I really would like to play this game at some point. Hopefully they'll do some type of remake. They'll maybe release it on the Switch or something. Because I would like to get into this game. Because I've heard it's in Japan one of the more popular stories of the game. I know there's I think there's different generations that you maybe go through. Yeah, I'd really like to check that out. This guy is looking like a Piccolo or a Namek a little bit there, because it looks like maybe he could be a boss character, maybe the boss of the game. Or some of these guys. Some of these guys look pretty intense. Yeah, you can definitely tell from each game that we go to that artwork definitely gets higher and higher quality as we go. There's a really cool candle guy here, Wax Murderer. That's even a cool name. And we got elephant. We got there's another great saber cat. Yeah, trying to remember the name of those cats. Oh, the Great Dragon. Very intimidating. Like I said, we'll go through some of these monsters fairly quickly. But we're seeing some familiar foes that we've seen pop up in other Dragon Quest games. Cool to see some of their origins here. And this character looks like it's farting. Huh. That's interesting. It's Toriyama, some of his, I guess, potty humor, if you will, showing in the artwork. Really cool white prince. It's cool, some cool artwork there. Pretty cute. We got some baby dragon and a baby great saber cub there. Kind of cool to see that. So this is interesting. Metal dragon. So a little bit more of a mechanical dragon here. So something fairly rare to see in the Dragon Quest series, to see something more robotic-like. Toriyama definitely has some experience with robotic type artwork from other games and anime series that he's done. So cool to see that in a Dragon Quest game. More monsters. This looks like another Pokemon character. I think Dragonair a little bit there. And we got some more mechanical beasts here. Yeah, pretty cool, I think a chameleon. Lizard character there. Amazing how many designs one person can come up with. Even though that you can see the similarities from other series that he's done. Next, we've got Dragon Quest VI, and this was the box art that I did see, and I remember really wanting to play 6 growing up. I was hoping it would come here. I remember seeing this in Nintendo Power, seeing this image here, and just being, wow, look at these characters. They look so cool. And, you know, just to see where the Dragon Quest series, how far it had come, and unfortunately, it never came to North America on the Super Nintendo. And we got our hero, and looks like his buddy. I need to go through each name here, but we'll take a look at each of the. It looks like the characters from our party as we go. And this character here looks very familiar from another game. Let me know in the comments if you recognize what other game this character looks like. Another RPG. It was from Squaresoft, to give you a little hint there. But, wow, yeah, saw that immediately as soon as I saw that picture. So, yeah, let me know in the comments that this character from Dragon Quest VI, this female character, her name is Ashlyn. Who does Ashlyn look like? What other RPG character does Ashlyn look like? And this looks like we got some remake artwork here from 2010. I believe this was on the 3DS. They did a remake of that. This is where I had an opportunity to get the game, and I didn't. I wish I did, but it's too late now. I was able to pick up 7 and 8 on the 3DS, but not 6, and I believe they did 5 as well. But hey, maybe it'll. Square Enix is known for, releasing their games multiple times, so hopefully we'll see it again somewhere down the line, and it'll be in an even more enhanced version than it was before, so it's a little easier to play. Because some of these Dragon Quest games can be a little bit difficult to play these days with some of their archaic systems. Like, when you stand on some stairs and you have to go into a menu and say stairs to go up or down the stairs, those types of things. Okay, so now we're taking a look at the Dragon Quest spin-off series illustrations. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got here. And we've gone pretty long so far, so we'll try to not spend too much time on these pages. But we got good old Tulun here, or Tornico, from Dragon Quest IV. And he, like I mentioned earlier, he had a few spin-off games. Very cool artwork. And a lot of these games, I'm sure, were stuck in Japan and never seen the light of day here in North America. But maybe someday. From Dragon Quest Monsters, we've definitely seen that here in North America. Okay, so yeah, the spin-offs, that that didn't take too long. Only just a few pages here for the spin-offs, and we are into Dragon Quest VII. This is where the series left Nintendo and went to Sony on the PlayStation because the cartridge format just wasn't going to work, unfortunately, for Nintendo and Enix. They had a really good relationship going. But the CDs just offered a better opportunity for more data and cheaper data as well. So we got the cover artwork here for Dragon Quest VII. This is also where the series came back to North America, made its triumphant return after many years. And I did play a little 7. I played a good amount of 7. I did not get through all the way through, but I do have it on the 3DS now. I know that they've made some quality of life improvements in that remake version, so I'm excited to one day take another stab at Dragon Quest VIII. We got our hero. And I remember this guy's name was Kiefer. Remember, he was pretty cool. And we got Maribel, our main cast. We got some more of our cast here. I don't know if I ever got this chick here, this warrior lady. I'm not sure if I ever got her, but pretty cool art design with her. Looks pretty tough. We got this older knight gentleman here. I don't think I ever got him, but I do remember the this guy, Ruff, I guess was his name. Yeah. Remember the wolf kid? I do remember him. Not really being a big fan of him. And we got some more supporting characters. Again, you see the artwork is again just improving with each game. And we got some remake artwork here. This is from the, I'm assuming, the 3DS remake here. Again, really interested to meet some of these other characters that I didn't get an opportunity to meet in the game when I first tried. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Pretty cool boss character there. I'm guessing these are some more important boss characters. And it's been such a long time since I played it, and again, I couldn't get through the whole game. It looks like God himself makes an appearance. Interesting. Very interesting. And we got some more spin-off series here. Okay. So yeah, we'll not take terribly long with these spin-off series here. And the artwork for some of these spin-off series, definitely could tell not as much time went into it. We got Kenshin Dragon Quest. I believe that was a TV game where you had a physical sword, and it was a plug and play game. Rocket Slime. They're a little familiar with that. Never played it, but definitely familiar. It's a game I believe that did come here to North America. And cute artwork there. And now we're into Dragon Quest VIII. If you watched our video, this is our 2019 Game of the Year. Journey of the Cursed King. Great. And as we see, it came out on the PS2 and the 3DS. My experience with it was on the 3DS, however. So I might take a little bit longer with this one, just because I do have a lot of good memories of this game, and the artwork is already very fantastic. Look at this. Look at this art. We'll pan out in a minute. We have our main cast here. Really enjoyed these characters. And we got more of our main cast here, traveling with their carriage. And we got a cool action shot of our hero. More of our the main cast here. And we got the little rodent there. And this is the, I believe, the 3DS art. Yes, Nintendo 3DS packaging art. Really cool art. And we got our hero from Dragon Quest VIII. And we got a fan favorite here, Yangus. Really funny character. Did comic relief right in Dragon Quest. Sometimes video games don't always get comic relief right, but with Yangus, they did a great job. Really a character you'll learn to love in the game. Next, we got the lovely Jessica. She had a nice backstory as well with her. Very good cast of characters in this game, especially your main three characters here. They were really a joy to learn about and get to know. We got Angelo, looking a little bit like Trunks, a little bit older Trunks. He became pretty much a main character of the game as well. And we got King Trode in his troll form, and in his king form, which doesn't look too terribly different. We got the princess next. Yep. We got the princess horse. We got our carriage. And we got the lovely princess of Dragon Quest VIII. Princess Medea in human form. And we got some of our more supporting cast here. We got Mori. He was another comic relief character. And we got Red, another tough warrior type. Another fan favorite. We got Munchie here, a little rodent. He plays a nice little part in the game as well. We got Ampria, the bird, giant bird. Forgot about that bird. All right, and we got Dual Magus. Kind of a jester, mage, wizard type character. Very cool boss character in the game. And we got some more of our supporting cast. Middle-aged man. Love that guy's name. Looks a little bit like Tornico there, or Tulun. Dragon Quest IV. You got our thief, a few other characters. You definitely see some throwbacks to some previous characters in the series, which is nice to see. Always good to see that they pay homage to previous games in the series. And we got our typical bunny girl and dancer characters here in the Dragon Quest series. And Dragon Quest definitely has a unique sense of humor to it. And we got some structures here. It looks like we got our boat. And we got some enemy characters, boss characters. Very intimidating. This is some really cool artwork here. Got the hero on Emprea there, facing off with Rapthorn. Got a really cool looking red dragon artwork over here. And the animations of the game were pretty good. And the Dancing Devil, I definitely have a good memory of the Dancing Devil running into those enemies and just them just flailing all about. They really wanted you to, they really made you want to just, get rid of them. And we got more spin-offs for Dragon Quest here. There's Dragon Quest Monsters again. Yes, we got Dragon Quest Monsters Joker. Never played those games. I do have some of them, but I have not yet tried them out. Maybe someday. But I'm not huge into the Pokemon type formula, and the Dragon Quest Monsters games are definitely very Pokemon-like. But we do have some nice artwork here that we can at least enjoy from the Dragon Quest Monster games. And some more of our Dragon Quest Monsters art. Kind of a weird looking hero character there for Dragon Quest. A little bit more futuristic, more modern looking heroes. But again, it's good to have a little bit of a variation in the series. This looks like it's Dragon Quest, and I don't know that word. Those are Japanese words, so I'm not even going to try it. It came out for the PlayStation 2. It looks like it's some type of celebration of the series because we see characters from multiple different games in here. So very cool. So we see this character from 7. We got Mori from 8. We got Tulun there from 4. I'm assuming that's our Saber Cub from 5. So yeah, definitely interesting. This is a spin-off game I actually did play, and I still actually own. Never finished it. It got a little boring. It was cool at first, but the gameplay got a little bit old. But it was Dragon Quest Swords for the Nintendo Wii. Nothing really to write home about, but you could use the Wii remote to swing your sword. So it was like I called it a first-person sworder instead of a first-person shooter. So it was kind of cool to see that. I was really looking forward to it, and I got into it for a few hours, and then eventually the gameplay just got really, really stale. And we all know how, the novelty of using motion controls in that form can sometimes just wear out its welcome. All right, so now we're on to Dragon Quest IX. This was a Nintendo DS release, and this was a little bit of a departure for the series. It had a multiplayer component to it. I know this game has its fans and this game has its detractors. Not something I was interested in at the time it came out, and still not really interested in to tell you the truth. But it does have some nice artwork, at least, that we can admire. So I'd love to know what your experience with Dragon Quest IX was, or if you had any interest in playing it, or if you did play it and if you liked it, or if you prefer the more traditional Dragon Quest games. And we'll see that trend continue with 10, with going away from tradition. And it looks like we have some angel type characters. So guessing that, we have some type of battle against heaven. But I couldn't say. And these look like some of the characters you can recruit in the game. So yeah, really nice character design though. I'm liking the female warrior. The male warrior is looking a little nerdy. We got our ranger here, female ranger, and we got our male priest. And we got our female mage, male mage. And we've got our martial artists. And we got our thieves. And we got minstrels. Gladiator class. Really cool artwork. We got our sages. I'm getting a thumbs up from the paladin there. Male luminary with a electric guitar there. Kind of interesting character there. And we got some more character designs. These are 3 unused job class illustrations. So I'm guessing this is a jester class that we're looking at. I'm guessing this is a barbarian class with the axes here that they didn't end up using. I guess imagine this is some type of ranger type here with the wolf and the crossbow. These were unused job classes. I'm guessing this is some type of maybe warlock or something. Maybe I may just don't know. So yeah, that's Dragon Quest IX, and we are on to more spin-offs, and we won't spend a whole lot of time here, but we're looking at games I've never heard of. Dragon Quest Mansuta Bataro Rudo 1 and 2. It says the son of Erdrick, the scion of Erdrick. Interesting. So I guess we have some. Oh, okay. The scion of Erdrick. This is most likely going to be our Dragon Quest I hero, as I'm assuming is what this is. Okay. Not sure why he has blonde hair though, because I'm sure he had black hair. We got a Dragon Quest II character here, and we have the legendary hero himself, Erdrick, from Dragon Quest III. And we got Dragon Quest IV hero, Dragon Quest V, and we got Dragon Quest VI. Interesting. Don't know what those games were about, but whatever. Dragon Quest X. So I know this is a Japanese exclusive. We're going to get a light version coming to North America. I believe it was coming out for the Switch and the PlayStation 4, if I remember correctly, where it's going to be a single-player experience. But Dragon Quest X, and this is a very polarizing game in Japan. This was an online game. I think the first few hours you could play solo, but then it opens up as you go on, and it's a MMO. And not a lot of fans were too happy with that. There's I remember there was some older lady who was like the biggest fan of Dragon Quest, and she was famous in Japan, and said she was refusing to play it. So I know this has its detractors, but I think it's still a popular game in Japan. So it is what it is. I think fans would have preferred it not to be a numbered game in the series. You know, maybe just call it Dragon Quest Online. Maybe would have been a wiser choice and would have been less polarizing. But they did what they did, and I'm assuming they made money off of it, because that's still a series that's, I think, active in Japan. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. But there is some cool character design in this. I don't really have any desire to play the MMO version of this game, but I will be interested in seeing what they do with the more, scaled down single player port. So we'll see. We'll see how that looks. We've only seen a little bit of that so far, but I would be interested if that comes to North America, which I believe it is, taking a look at that game, so we can at least experience the story of Dragon Quest X. And I remember seeing these ogre characters and thinking they're really cool character designs. Some classes I'm assuming that you can either be or recruit to your team, not knowing too much about the game. And we got these Yuidi. I don't know if that's correct pronunciation. Their Japanese word there, but looks like some type of fish folk anyways. But another cool character design. And we got some looking like supporting characters here from the game. I'm assuming this is a enemy boss, or maybe even the final boss, who knows. But he looks quite evil looking with his death scythe there, and his skull armor, and his menacing look, looking a little bit like Magus from Chrono Trigger. Yeah, it's a cool dragon boss character here. And some more artwork from the game. And like I said, we'll can't really talk too much about who or what these characters are, but enjoy the artwork nonetheless. And this looks like a pretty menacing enemy character. This definitely looks like a final boss of some sort, or maybe some this being the MMO, maybe there isn't a final boss, but definitely a major boss. It looks like. We got some cool artwork here. Some of the cast of the game. Dragon Quest X. All right, we're into spin-offs, part 5. It's nice that they split up the spin-offs so that it's not huge sections of spin-offs here. But it looks like we got Dragon Quest Heroes and Dragon Quest Builders in here as well. So we got those two series. So it looks like we're starting off with Dragon Quest Heroes. I did not play that. We'll see if we can find out what system that was on, but I don't think we're going to see any packaging art, unfortunately. So if you have any experience with Dragon Quest Heroes, I can't remember if this was maybe like a Dynasty Warriors game for Dragon Quest. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might have been that, because I remember that being an issue with some frame rate problems when it first came out. So yeah, I'm assuming this is what that is. Something like Hyrule Warriors. Think of Hyrule Warriors, how Zelda kind of transitioned to the Dynasty Warrior series. This game I did play. I did play Dragon Quest Builders. I enjoyed it for what it was. Kind of overstays its welcome. It's a little bit long in the tooth, and the gameplay does get a little stale as you go along. But it's fun to play. It's a fun playthrough. So if you're into like Minecraft type games, definitely give this a shot. The nice thing about Dragon Quest Builders over Minecraft is that you have some missions and you have some monsters you can fight. It makes it feel a little bit more like an adventure, which is cool. All right, next we're on to Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age. This is, as of this recording, the newest game in the series. So some of this there's a lot of this artwork I am already familiar with, but this was another great game. I played this on the Nintendo Switch, but also available on other games. Oh, and maybe are we not going to see some of the artwork for it? Oh, that's really unfortunate. I really thought we would see some artwork for 11, but maybe at the time of this book's publication, you know, it either wasn't ready or they just said, hey, we can sell the artwork for 11 in its own book and make some more money. That's probably the more likely scenario. But we got some, looks like some information here. Feel free to pause if you want to read it. I don't know how terribly interesting this is going to be. Just talking about, it looks like each of the games. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was looking forward to seeing some of that artwork from 11, but that's okay. We had a lot of artwork here. We got a message from Yuji Horii from the Dragon Quest series. So I'll go ahead and zoom in on that. Feel free to pause if you want to read it. We got some artwork from him. Thanks for everything over the years, Toriyama-san. Picture of a slime. It says in the slime scene, and going forward too. As we know, we do have Dragon Quest XII on the horizon, as well as a remake in the Octopath form, Octopath style with Dragon Quest III. I'm really looking forward to playing that. Another message from Yuji Horii here, so we'll go ahead and pause, zoom in on that. So if you want to pause and take a look at it, go for it. And that's the end of our book. So yeah, we had, so it was promoted as 1 through 11, but we didn't really see anything from 11. So maybe a little bit of false advertising. We got a cool back cover here, going over a lot of the different games here. Yeah, I mean, you got it right here. I guess this is the one piece of art they showed from 11, but would have been nice, Viz Media, to give us more of 11, but that's okay. Yeah, you know, they got the 11's hero right here, front and center, well, almost center, a little off center, but pretty close to center of the book. So that is a little disappointing not to have that artwork in there, but that's okay. Like I said, we had a lot of artwork from other games. Yeah, so I really enjoyed this art book, not as much as our Metroid and our Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Special Edition book, but this was still a nice look at the Dragon Quest series. I hope you enjoyed our art book viewing of the Dragon Quest illustrations from Akira Toriyama. Let me know your comments on the Dragon Quest series and the artwork, and let me know if you enjoyed this video. So thanks a lot for sticking with us with this art book. It was a little bit of a longer book, but it was really cool to see the art from the Dragon Quest series. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.